Hello, everybody. Clay here, Cardboard Empires, and today we are going to talk about some interesting new developments in the world of Pokemon. And I think that this is promising for the player base. I do find it a little bit odd how they're stroking the Weebs and kind of playing into that whole thing. And I wish they would kind of shy away from that, but they, at the same time, are letting the players know, hey, we know what's going on. We understand the meta of the Pokemon world right now, and we're going to do what we can to make the game playable for you, to keep accommodating you so that you can play the game, because after all, it's a friggin' game and we need you to play it. Which is interestingly enough, the exact opposite of what Magic the Gathering is doing. For whatever reason, Magic the Gathering is going in the direction of, we don't really care about the players. We're going to keep moving towards a direction in which maybe we prioritize the collectability of the game, the lottery aspect of it, and we shy away from the idea that this is actually a playable game. This, by the way, in case you're wondering, is the tool of the day. It's a part of a new segment I'm going to do on my channel. And in the hopes that in 5 to 6 years, you wake up one day and you ask yourself, why do I have all the functional knowledge of a carpenter or a master woodworker? And the answer to that question will be because of Cardboard Empires. And for some reason, I feel a need to educate you about tools. This is a mallet. Now we could get into the specific kind of mallet and what it's used for, because there are many different types of mallets, and maybe we'll get into that in the future. But for now, this is a mallet. So what I'm talking about specifically today with the Pokemon revelation is this. The full art Marnie was released as a part of a special collector's box. And I think that this is obvious that they're really trying to go after the whole waifu thing, trying to stroke the weebs, which, by the way, guys, I get your passion for Pokemon collecting. I love it, and I'm on board with it. I don't understand the waifu thing. I don't understand that whole culture. That I just don't get it. Like I said, I love your passion for Pokemon card collecting, and I hope that, it keeps up. I'm not trying to get down on you. I just don't really get it. But this card right here is them saying, in my opinion, to the secondary market, we see what you guys are doing with the whole full art lady cards. So one, we're going to try and devalue that. We're going to take a shot at the entire market by just releasing this trainer box with this full art card. So it's going to devalue all the other waifu cards. But we're also going to try and focus your energy. So if you want something to go after, this card is probably going to be in other areas. You're going to be able to pull this card from booster boxes or ETBs. So we're going to kind of flood the market a little bit. And that really is a way to appease the players, because Marnie is a very playable card. It's one of the big cards that, along with Welder, those are the big trainer cards that people are using in decks nowadays, in tournaments and winning decks. I know, and I don't play Pokemon very much. I do play a little bit on PTCG Go or whatever the heck it's called. I know Marnie is one of my least favorite cards to see come up, because you're trying to be all slick and cool with the cards in your hand, and it's like, oh, a Marnie, great. Now I have to start over. So yeah, it's a very playable card, and it's, to me, evidence that the Pokemon Company is trying to prioritize the player base and keep them happy. They just released another product, the tournament kit. It looks like an ETB, and I think it's like the second time they've done this. But it's got like a rule book. It's got all these like little tips and tricks on how to build a deck and how to balance your deck with the energies and trainers, and how many cards you should put of which type. And that's a good thing. It's nice to see the Pokemon Company really appreciate the player base, because when it comes down to it, those are the people that are most important to the card game. It's not the collectors, believe it or not. The collectors are just buying booster boxes to either save and hoard them, in which case, how many booster boxes are they really doing to save and hoard? They're maybe buying a case at most, like a really deep pocket collector, how many booster boxes of Vivid Voltage is a deep pocket collector going to be holding? Maybe a case. Or they're cracking those booster boxes and trying to pull the full arts like the chase cards, and then they have all these commons and uncommons and trainers that they don't care at all about, and they have to try and sell them to the players, the people who actually need these cards, who want these cards. So it's good to see that the Pokemon Company is prioritizing and helping players. That being said, it's interesting to see what Magic the Gathering is doing, because for some reason they're going the complete opposite route with their move towards cutting out LGSs from the supply chain. Their move towards either direct to consumer marketing with the hidden layers, or their move to they're increasing direct to consumer through Amazon, selling straight to Amazon and then priming boxes through Amazon. It seems like they're really trying to cut out LGSs, and they cut that whole Magic Pro Tour. No, I get that it was a flop and the compensation for the players wasn't really good to begin with. But I hope that they circle back around eventually and realize that they need a player base. They actually need people to play the game, and they need LGSs to accomplish that goal. I get people are like, LGSs, their prices are so high and they're scalping, the problems people have with LGSs. LGSs are extremely important for keeping the player base of a card game alive. This is the place where the communities are built. This is the place where the local tournaments happen. And all these local tournaments funnel into, the regional and national tournaments. This is the ground floor, the LGSs. This is where people can come locally to get the cards that they need, to talk to the knowledgeable people there about building their deck, make friends. And Magic cutting that out is kind of strange. You see like a card game like MetaZoo, and they seem to be prioritizing the LGS model overall. And I think, at least starting out, that's going to be a good move for them. The same with Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood is prioritizing the LGS model, trying to get it into the LGSs so that they can they can develop a customer base and a player base in the local scene. And that's a strong move. And Pokemon realizes that. Now, I don't know why it's so important for them to stroke the waifu collectors. But hopefully that dies down. And I know I'm hard on the waifu guys. I don't see there being a big collectability with the waifu cards. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Pokemon is about like these really cool creatures, these fantastical creatures, this universe that they built up with this fantastical world where there's these flying creatures, and there's nothing special about a picture of a lady. That's all those waifu cards are. It's just a picture of a lady. There are websites you can go to where you can see pictures, even movies of ladies, and it's free. You don't have to tank a card game to do it. Not only those special websites, there are other card games or other companies like Weiss Schwarz that have entire decks, entire collections of just waifus. You don't have to search through the goofy looking animals to find your lady cards. You can buy Weiss Schwarz and just pull nonstop waifus, and they are dressed more provocatively and are, I guess, better proportioned to meet your waifu needs than a Marnie wearing some weird soccer jersey and a Pokeball. The Weiss Schwarz waifus are a little easier on the eyes, a little bit more, I was going to say age appropriate, but to be honest with you, no ladies in the whole waifu category seem very age appropriate to me. Whatever, that's on you guys. That I take no responsibility for whatever you dirty people out there are doing with your waifu cards. Just some thoughts today on waifu and Pokemon as a whole. Let me know, are you excited about the Marnie trainer box, about the tournament collector trainer box that's coming out soon? I think it's going to be cool. I know the players are going to like it. I think it's going to sell well because especially if you have like a strong local scene, if you're an LGS, it might sell okay online. It's a very playable card. Marnie is a very, very hot card right now in decks. I hope the tournament starter box is going to sell well. I hope that brings new players into the market. I'm actually later today looking at a new retail location where I'm thinking about putting a card store in. So wish me luck on that. If you're from Wisconsin, maybe I'll have some updates for you on that. That would be pretty cool if you stop by and say, oh, what's up? I'm in a retail space right now. Don't like it very much. Thinking about moving to this new place. So yeah, let me know what you think about the whole Marnie situation. You know, we're getting drips of the Eevee Hero set, and they look pretty cool. Gotta be honest with you guys, not huge on Eevee myself. I'm going to be way more excited about Chilling Reign. I'm way bigger into the legendary birds than Eevee. The little cute dog fox thing is cool, and its little evolutions are cool, but you know, when it comes to a little cute little dog fox or like a big, like angry bird in the sky with like fire or ice and it's going caw, it's probably like 20 feet big, you know, I'll take the bird. So let me know. I hope you guys are having a good day. I hope you are enjoying the weather right now as I record this video. It's summer, but it doesn't matter if you have to clear your throat. It doesn't matter if you're watching this video in the middle of the winter. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy it. Spend some time with your family. Don't take people for granted. That's kind of been my big kick in my own personal life lately. Don't take people for granted. You know, when I met my wife, one of the first things I said to her, not one of the first things, but, you know, in that initial courting period, I said, one of the biggest things I'm worried about is something that's happened in past relationships. And I really like you. I love you, but I don't want to take you for granted. And we've been together for so long now that I do feel myself slipping into that, like, oh, she cooks dinner every day because that's her job. And so just get your job done type of thing, you know, not so rough, obviously, but falling into that mindset. So I definitely want to spread that word to be appreciative to the people in your life that do things for you out of the kindness of their heart. You know, don't take people for granted because someday they might not be there and you will wish that you had not taken them for granted. No, I'm not getting divorced from my wife. So just relax. All right. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers, all the people who like the videos and watch the videos. I really appreciate you guys. And as always, I will catch you later.